Hello everyone and welcome back to this Let's Play of Might and Magic 8, The Mandate of Heaven, where we are exploring... Alvar is the name of this place. I always forget this name for some reason. Hey, a Dark Elf wants to join us. That's great, sure. I'll agree to anything right now. I should probably read what you said. But, you know, at least she wants to join us. That is not the Dark Elf we're going to have in our party though, most likely, because I still kind of feel like doing the Corey Blackthorn trick, and I use the trick very likely. Name the word trick very likely. Let's see here. My life. This guy is very interesting. I mean, his last name is Promago, so you know it's something to do with cheese. Even as a lad, I knew I had a special relationship with cheese. Why? My first memory is of nibbling a bit of farmer's cheddar from my mother's hand. From that day, I knew it would be my passion to eat cheese, to know all of the endless variety of its tasty wonderment, and to search the world for rare and exotic cheese stuff. And so I have made my life and destiny. There are no people more dedicated to cheesecraft than the august cheese masters of Vori. Otherwise known to be rather barbaric, the Vori frost giants are true emblems of the potential of civilized development, at least as far as cheese making is concerned. Did you know that they have 42 different words for cheese? I have traveled to these lands to catalog its array of available cheese. My task is nearly complete, but there are yet 3 cheeses I have yet to sample. These are Frelando, Eldenbrie, and Dundalk. I would reward highly any who could locate these rare and reputedly tasty culinary gems for me. So around Shadam, there are 3 temples of Eep. We have passed one early in Guard Gorge, we didn't enter it. It's not very dangerous by any means, and they have each 1 cheese. So let's see here. Promotion to Dark Elf something. Patriarchs or whatever. The Merchant Council had sent our greatest warrior, Corey Blackthorn, to consult with the Sun Temple priests about the disasters that have struck all of Jadam. Corey left for the Temple of the Sun in Murmurwood shortly after rumors of the cataclysms were heard here in Alvar. She was to return after consulting with the priests. We are very concerned that she has not returned. As for your promotion, only Corey can accurately test your skills and assess your worthiness for promotion. If you find her, provide her with any assistance she may need and return here with the news of her status and location. This is the home of Corey Blackthorn, greatest Dark Elf warrior. She is currently out working for the Merchant Council of Alvar. Perhaps you should consult them as to her whereabouts. So that's one woman I talked about earlier that is like insanely nice to have as a party member. She is maximally leveled out pretty much, and she joins you after you rescue her. So it's kind of cheaty, I guess, but like who cares? I don't. For now. The forces of the Ogre Mage, Sog, moved into this area right around the time that the Bright Flash traveled across the night sky. They harass and even kill travelers who seek to reach the city of Alvar. It would be of great service to Alvar if you were to eliminate all of the ogres that harass the roads near Alvar, and the ogres in the fortress near the city of Alvar. Return to me when you have killed all of the ogres in this region, and I will reward you. Besides, he also pays you for gross ogre ears that you can get. That you can eat, but we'll get to that once we kill ogres. Those potions...
It's no good.
Stop it. That's so negative.
Worthless. It's worth nothing. It's worth nothing.
How good are you? I get anyway. Getting free. Wasp stingers, because there are wasps here as well, and they are super annoying apparently to the townspeople, so they buy wasp stingers that they can drop, just like ogres drop things. So, yeah, okay. That is basically the interesting parts of Alvar. I don't really remember what's down here, so I guess I can't really speak for it until I've seen it. I'm just afraid of annoying some wasps, because they are not very nice towards you. They are indeed quite annoying. And here they are, indeed. We're not going to battle them though, because they can actually pack a punch. Don't get tricked by like them being named wasps, because they will just screw you up very quickly. And of course, since there are insects here, there is a hive somewhere, which is also another super annoying dungeon that I'm not really sure you actually have to enter. So why you should do that, I don't know. What this is, I don't know. We'll get to eventually. This is the road into the wasps, by the way, or like the hive. This looks kind of hivey, doesn't it? Let's check out where this road goes. If it leads to the Murmur Woods, then it did not. Let's try to find a road that goes to the Murmur Woods then, because I really want to go there and rescue Cory Blackthorn. I know there is a tree over here that can produce something nice, but it's not artifact worthy, so let's not go there. Ooh, pretty water. I like this. But I don't want to swim in it. Iron Sand Desert again? No, I want to go to the Murmur Woods. Where are the Murmur Woods? Ooh, is this a roof entrance? No, okay, never mind then. Is this a roof entrance? No, unfortunately. Is that a roof entrance? I'm not going to check anymore, but curious. No, turn around. Continue this way. I swear, if this road also leads to the Iron Sand Desert, I will be mighty disappointed. Murmur Woods, great. And we can escape the ogres, also great. So, save. Because the Murmur Woods contain a bunch of dangerous animals and monsters, like elementals, because it's kind of like a cleric's place. And we're gonna have to keep our eye out for Miss Thingamajig. Miss Cory Blackthorn. She is somewhere in these woods, paralyzed, and I must admit I don't remember exactly where. Oh, right. Oops. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's what happened to Cory. Either way, the clerics, or the problems that Murmur Woods have experienced is this. There was a great fire blast that burned down a bunch of the woods, and yeah, left a huge mark here, that's for sure. But yes, we need to find out a way to cure Cory Blackthorn first. I kind of forgot about that. But either way, let's just get into town and to safety. Hello, my lander. So dried sunfish. Nah, we're not going to do that. Master Alchemy. Nah, we're not going to do that. Alchemy is terrible and nobody likes it. Verish. I wish I could. Unfortunately, we make holy war with the foul necromancer skill. Blah 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 blah. Basically the same excuse as one of the liches.
Library of magical knowledge.
Well, Frederick, once you train, because you can probably train a bit right now, yeah, you're gonna get some more light magic spells, I swear. Grandmaster Spirit Magic, eventually. Grandmaster Mind Magic. Are there any other players that can join us here, like low levels? Oh, here's the promotion, by the way, yeah. You seek promotion for the clerics of our faith who travel with you? I can promote you, but I do not place much trust or faith in strangers these days. If you were to do something for me, such as finding the lost prophecies of the sun and returning them to me, then I would be agreeable to promoting you. Well, whoop-de-doo, what do we have in our inventory? Here, prophecies of the sun. So, I mean, congrats! You've been promoted to a priest of light. You have found the lost prophecies of the sun? May the light forever shine upon you, and may the prophet guide your steps. With these, we may be able to find answers to what has befallen Jadam. Great! Always found it kind of random that in the first dungeon you enter, you can find a promotion thingy. Oh, right, this is the guy who has to do with Cory. Cory Blackthorn was here well over a week ago, maybe longer. She had asked us many questions about the elemental incursions. We provided her with what information we had here. She said she would return to Alvar with the information. Before she left, we asked if she could do us a favor for us. We asked her if she could check on a group of pilgrims that were traveling to the old druid circle of stone in the northeast of here. She assured us that she would check in on them on our way back to Alvar. I need to investigate the Circle of Stone further for the Temple of the Sun. Hopefully not all of the pilgrims met the fate of these. Hopefully there are survivors. Something has agitated the creatures in the area, blah 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 blah. But they gave us a bunch of stone to flesh scrolls, which we can use to cure the statues that we found out there.
Join the party.
Join the party, he says, and then I challenge him to Aqua Mage. But it doesn't seem like a very difficult Aqua Mage game. At least hopefully not. Join the party! Yarr! I'm a pirate, not a cleric. Dum. 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 Oh wait, it costs 0. Whoops. Either way, I'm gonna say up the dragon first, because Pegasus Launchers goes through the wall, just in case it gets to the wall. Which they didn't. Then I'm gonna use the Berserker. And then I'm gonna save up for the Pegasus Launcher. Yes, because then I can discard. Thank you! Ah, sometimes they are so nice with their stupidity. Expert learning. We should eventually do that, mind you, but not yet. The reason why I didn't load or anything when Arius was cursed with stoning is because I was so sure there was a temple here. Is this the temple? Hello. Can I get a waffle?
Fun.
So, you are sent by Bastion Laundrin. Well then, what would you have us here? Says Oscar Tyre. Well, nothing, because I don't really have anything to say to you. But can you cure my friend? He's kind of sick. It's kind of weird though, like the only clerical outpost or whatever doesn't feature a temple. That is nice. Guess that means that Arius will be lost for the time being. Either way, Arius will probably be the one to go once I recruit Corey anyway. So maybe I should just dismiss him. You know? I just pictured he would be like a stone like statue down here. Arius served us well for a long while, but he is not the one that I want. Unfortunately here you can kill unicorns. I don't like doing that. Unicorns are nice. So, when you're here, just make sure that you don't get hit by anything, because they can stone you pretty much like this instantly. That was supposed to imitate like a fingers snapping or whatever. But I did see somebody around there. This is the stone circle where they went to. So, like... Dang it. Well, they were marked by white on my map once I clicked them, so I have one white dot somewhere. Oh, hi! Hi, hi, hi! You've been hit by quite a bit, because some of my people are downed. Are you paralyzed? No, okay. Well, to be fair, Ithilgor will take a beating before he goes down, so I'm not really scared of our party members falling. And I'm sorry that I'm playing the game in a weird order, but I'm going to stop saying sorry about it, because it's just going to make it simpler. And I don't really see a problem with that, to be honest. Hey, Corey! Thank you. Thank you for your assistance with the basilisk cures. Usually I'm prepared to handle the wild lizard, but this time there were just too many of them. The Temple of the Sun asked me to check on a few pilgrims that were looking for the druid circle of stone in this area. When I found the first statue, I realized what had happened to the pilgrims. I myself did not know of the increase in the number of basilisks in this area. They seemed to be agitated by something. I was going to investigate the druid circle of stone when the basilisk attacked me. Coria looks over the dark elves in your party, or none of them. To rescue me, you must have researched my path and investigated the places I had been. This demonstrates the intelligence needed to succeed in dealing with the world and business. To get where I was attacked, you must have had skills needed to fight the basilisks. Sure. And other threats, demonstrating your prowess as a warrior. Skill in battle is needed when proper negotiations break down. To ask me for promotion demonstrates desire, and without desire, success will always escape your grasp. You have all of the traits necessary to hold the title of Patriarch. I will notify the council upon my return. It would be my pleasure to travel with you again. You can find me at the inn in Ravenshore. That's a one-hit KO. Yeah, we're a bit out of our league currently. I don't think there's any more people here to rescue, so... just to be safe on that, by the way, we're gonna keep the stone to flesh scrolls because they seem kind of important. So we're gonna keep them in the clutter of Costo's inventory. Dang it, can I just get to town? Wait, this place probably doesn't have any almost said horses, I say, as I shoot at a unicorn. But I meant like, some stables. It doesn't look like they're featured in stables, so we're probably gonna have to travel here to Alvar by the end. What I'm noticing though is that ooh, Garrett Gorge. Okay, not where I pictured going first, but okay. What I'm noticing is that I wanted a knight in my party. And I'm starting to realize that that's probably not gonna happen, unfortunately. And now I remember why I always prefer to go knights with my main character. It is basically because I need a cleric, I want a dragon, I want a dark elf, I want a necromancer. That leaves one roll out, which goes to Costo, my main character. So maybe we can't have a knight after all. That's a bit sad almost. I like the knights here.
Need a coat?
And I have found an
Ready
artifact
to go.
specifically for
Welcome, adventurer.
there's Corey, by the way. Specifically for knights. So that's a bit sad, to be honest. But what can you do?
Welcome, adventurer.
Either way, who has joined here? Well, Simon is the first time we actually see him in this inn. So, when he was a lad, the elders of Simon Templar's village were quick to notice that intellectual pursuits were not in his future. Encouraging him to put down his pen and pick up the sword, they made him into the soldier he is today. Arius, born of a long line of Balthazar Blair blacksmiths, Arius saw nothing but the pounding of metal in his future. A prospect that did not sit well with him. Seeking new experiences, he left the underground city to find adventure in the larger world. Then we have Rohani Othelton, level 5 Dark Elf, so not very high leveled. Trained to be the PM Merchant Caravan Guard, Rohani's destiny seemed set until you recruited her into your adventure. Talented in both magic and combat, her skills are now at your will. Gethric Mercutura, level 15. Though a rebellious nature is not uncommon among young vampires, Gethric Mercutura joined your party in direct violation of his orders from the Necromancer's Guild, the Guildmaster Fant. Though this meant his immediate expulsion from the guild, he has never regretted the decision. Guardmaster of the Merchants of Alvar, Cori is one of the finest warriors of the Dark Elf people. She runs errands for the Merchant Council, which they feel require a special touch. Her skills will be of great use if she is in your service, which she is, and she starts with like insane skills. Like, look at this: Dark Elf ability, Grandmaster; Earth Magic Master; Water Magic Master; Air Magic Master; Fire Magic Master; Dagger Master; Bow Grandmaster; Chain Grandmaster; Alchemy Expert; Arms Master Expert; Disarm Trap Grandmaster; Merchant Grandmaster. So basically everything a Dark Elf can have. It is completely insane. that she only has one dagger is also insane. She has a great chainmail, great boots, great bow, everything is enchanted, and a totally useless ring for her that we can give to Ithilgor. So yeah, and this one we're gonna give to Nathaniel instead because he needs more spell points than you. The great thing about her is that she also comes with okay, she does not come with Town Portal. Okay, I guess that would have been too insane. And yeah, again, maybe it is semi-cheaty to use her. A lot of people would argue that this game makes the game too easy. What can I say? I mean, this is how I normally play the game.
I can't identify it.
I have no idea.
If this turns out to be such an unpopular decision, then I will replay Let's Play of Might and Magic 8 and do it the harder way, where I stick with only, for an example, level 5 characters that can join us. So most likely we'd see Ithilgor again, because Ithilgor is only level 5, so I can get Fly, but I would drop Corey, for an example, and Nathaniel and stick with somebody else. That is actually a good idea, because I want to do more Let's Plays on Magic, but I'm running out of
axes are the best.
actual...
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, double implements. Well, no thanks. So, like, that might happen in the future. Might. Being the keywords, per usual. But we'll see. It depends on how many people are telling me that this is stupid. There'll probably be there's always a few people that call me stupid. That sounds kind of sad. Forget I said that. But sure, this is a very cheap playthrough of Might and Magic 8 then. Yay! I like cheap. Let's just go sell everything though. The good thing about Corey, she has Grandmaster Merchant.
Our axes are the
That's
best.
probably my favorite thing about her, because that means she can just buy and sell everything at what it's actually, worth. But I think then, for now, we have traveled enough. I just always forget where the armor smith is in this town. Hey, we have a little 50 with you in Vils now. Do you want to join us? Trolls are another race that are like super nice to have. So that is also for consideration. Where is the damn armor shop? I just do not remember. Do you want to join us now? No? Okay, fine.
Selection of heirloom artifacts.
Yeah, you are gonna get an artifact. The Ring of Fusion. I'm so sorry, but it's absolutely terrible for me.
Come back soon.
Don't see the point of using it. I love Corey though. She sounds so innocent when you hear her talk. Like,
Get out of my way.
get out of my way, and then she's like super powerful. So the Dark Elf skills. Those are also kind of interesting. The first one is Glamour. This ability grants a more appealing manner and appearance to whomever the Dark Elf deals with. The net effect is a bonus to Merchant skill. So that's useless for her now, but it's a fun skill. It's unique. There's a Traveler's Boon. This ability simultaneously casts Torchlight, Viscera, and Featherfall at expert level of mastery. Which is also, it's nice in the beginning, but not now. Then you have Blind. This ability strikes the target blind. Affected creatures cannot perform missile attacks or cast spells, and wander aimlessly until the effect wears off. Pretty powerful on the right enemy. Dark Firebolt. This frightening ability grants Dark Elf the power to wield Dark Fire, a dangerous combination of the powers of Dark and Fire. Any target stricken by the Dark Firebolt resists with either its fire or dark resistance, whichever is lower. Damage is 1 to 17 per point of skill, so that's a very high damage output. Like 1 to 17, everything from 10 damage to 170 damage. So that is powerful. Make no mistake. Make no mistake about it.
I wish I knew.
Dang it! I wish I knew where the armor shop was. I'm gonna spend the entire episode looking for that. Is it further down here? No, it's not down here. It's not over there. I must have passed it like 100 times already. You're probably sitting there watching this and being like, no, you... Ah, hi!
We can outfit you.
And now we sold our great artifact, but we really have no choice. We are not going to end up with a knight. So, boo-hoo. So let's see. It is time for us, I think, to start doing actual quests. And I think we have about 10 minutes left this episode. So I think the first natural quest to do is to try to clear out those, that cave of wolves that we saw. So we're first gonna try this new party, which is probably the one we're gonna end up with. The only thing that can stop us from ending up with this party is if I decide to remove Frederick Talimere. I like him, but like, ooh, this is a Temple of Eep, by the way. This is how they look. So like, what is the shape like? Mickey Mouse. And there's a reason for that. Maybe we should cast the jumps.
That was easy.
Yeah, you hear which two people think this is easy.
That was easy.
It's Corey and it's Ithilgor. My by far two most powerful characters right now. Oh, and Disarm Trap. She can disarm
I had
anything.
no idea.
Leave it.
No, we're gonna use it. But in numbers of wolf tracks marking the approach to this wolf's den, either the wolves are extremely active or hundreds of them live in these caves. Or both.
We could get hurt.
This is the brave warrior. We could get hurt. I love Corey though as a character. That's why I always also want to use her. It's because I
Let's kill another.
greatly enjoy when she says stuff like, "We could get hurt," you know? I find it incredibly funny and endearing, and I want to use her. Not like that came out wrong. This is the shame though, in this level, you can easily get swarmed if you are here too early. Because they will attack you from behind, because you aggro them and you don't notice, and it's overall just not a pleasant experience. These were-rats we are gonna meet later on when we do the... God, that was a loud sound. When we go into the Smuggler's den, so... And in the Temple of Eep too, honestly. Honesty. I'm not sure why I have to be honest about that, but I'm honest about it. So this dungeon isn't very big. I think we're closing out on the last room now. There's supposed to be both caves after all. But going here too early can actually be quite hazardous. But luckily, right now, we have cheated this party up quite heavily, so... Well, not cheated, you know what I mean. I'm sorry if you think this... I'm gonna stop saying sorry.
I have no idea
Again,
what that is.
If there are enough people who complain about the fact that I do things like this, then I will just honestly
I have no
do another
idea
Let's
what
Play.
that
Leave
is.
it.
And that's actually very tempting. I must say again, it is very tempting. Try to use some different classes, and
I have no idea.
not to spoil anything, but eventually you're going to have to ally with someone, and then to ally
Leave
with
it.
somebody else. Oh, a journal scrap. We're going to have to read that later. And here's the Bone of Doom. That's what I talked about. Back in Shadowspire, somebody asked us to get this for them. The arm bone of the legendary necromancer Zachariah. It is infused with the death magician's evil energy. You keep that, Costo.
Worthless. Worthless.
Ooh, Moon Temple Cloak. I think
This is useful. Worthless.
useful is a strong word. My brethren, as I had feared, Ravenshore is not a friendly place to our kind. I was chased from the city's limits by a torch-wielding crowd. It was something from what those stories told to frighten us when we first undergo the hunger, meant to scare us away from populated areas. The dire wolves of this area did not seem to mind my presence. Perhaps they recognize the kindred spirits. Tomorrow I will try to make it to Garrett Gorge. Hopefully I will find shelter there, says Caitlin Vinicius. I'm just assuming he was one of the rare rats of this area. Let's see, you already have a Moon Temple cloak, you have an Alvar cloak, you can't use cloak, you have an... Okay, so we don't need this one actually. And you can get a helmet, Corey. Isn't that great? The thing about Corey though, she's actually 47. I actually found that super interesting. That's kind of like the downside of hiring her, is that she is older. But age in Might and Magic games doesn't mean anything until you're like 60, and you're not going to spend that much time in game anyway. And dragons are different, I suppose, since Ifugor is like 40. So don't worry too much about that. I'm just thinking that while we are at this, and then at the last part of this episode, we should go and clear out the Smuggler's Den. Sounds like a plan. No, if I remember where the Smuggler's Den is, because I haven't done the quest in many years. But I think it is down here by the end of the water, somewhere. Correct me if I'm wrong. I am not. And some ore. The ore functions just like it did back in Might and Magic 7. You find ore, people can make items from it. As you saw in Alvar especially, there was a bunch of people who would make things of it. Even in the free port of Ravenshore, some goods must avoid official eyes. Such usually pass through this secluded cove in the care of the bear rat smugglers.
It could be unsafe, but let's go.
Animalist kind of sounds wrong to me, to be honest. No! Damn it! Thank God for autosaves. My computer did a thing again where it closes down my game, or minimizes my games. The thing that's so annoying about that in Might and Magic 8 is that it messes up the... what is it called again? The interface. It turns purple on a bunch of things. So it's actually super annoying that I have that glitch here now. Now I'm just gonna have to look into fixing it because it's deadly for me.
That one was weak.
Whenever I see that these people are named animalists, I kind of get a wrong connotation from that. So luckily, they're not named bestialities, are they?
I don't know.
Animalists,
I don't know.
animalists,
I don't know.
animalists,
I haven't seen this
animalists.
kind.
Yeah, well, I get it. You don't know anything. How old is Nathaniel, by the way? 31. Okay, it kind of makes sense that he is older than the others, because, you know, he was more skilled and stuff. I actually do really like that they have changed the ages of your companions that you can have join. I didn't need to open that, I think. Yeah. You guys are so annoying.
I have no idea what
Leave
that
it.
is.
I'm not gonna
Leave
leave.
it.
That is much better than what some of these people have on them. Okay, I can't eat the apple. Okay, fine. Some semi-nice things there.
Worthless.
No, I keep
This
giving...
is useful.
It would be if we had different party members, buddy, but we don't. But we can sell it.
Worthless.
We can sell it. We can sell it.
This is useful.
We can sell it. We have a better one on you.
Help me, now!
Oh, hi!
Easy
Very rude of you to attack my,
Easy kill.
my poor cleric from behind. Or, excuse me, priest of light from behind.
Easy kill.
I have no idea what that is.
Worthless.
Blood drop crossbow.
Then it's no good.
That is no good, he says, as I try to
I have
give him
no
an item.
idea.
What is that supposed to mean?
There's no room.
Oh, there's no room. Not that it's no good. Maybe if you spoke a bit clearer, it would be fine. Forged wow. Oh, we can sell those, can't we?
Leave it. Leave it.
Protection from magic. That's actually pretty nice. We got all of these apples though. We should eat them. Magical apples even. Ifilgor was sure hungry. Wait, what is this? Ugh, why do I? Oh yeah, right. Accuracy +5. There you go, Frederick Templar or Frederick Talimere. I always forget his last name for some reason. It's not a difficult last name even. It's pretty easy. Okay, this was better.
Leave it.
No, that was
Leave
nice.
it.
Remove curse probably at one point could be nice. Letter to Arian Hunter. Let's read this one first then. Arian Hunter will be watching you to guarantee your compliance with Zog's requests. Any deviation from this order, and the Packmaster will lead the direwolves into your hidden sanctuary and drive you out into the sea. Remember, your opinions are not requested, only your compliance. Deliver the reports on the merchants of Alvar to the Dread Pirate Stanley as ordered, and your family will be returned to you. Eventually.
Leave it.
So, it's not only
Leave it.
It's not only the Merchants Guild that's doing some blackmailing here. Apparently Zog, whoever that is, well, we actually know who it is. It's the ogre who has invaded.
Leave it. Leave it.
I have no idea.
Worthless.
Who has invaded
Leave it.
Alvar. That's
Worthless.
that is led by Zog. Yes, an ogre mage or something like that. Interesting combination of you know, a race and role class. You know, ogre, mage. For me, those are kind of like antonyms. So, so let's see here. There must be a way that we have missed. Well, we didn't walk all the way there to the right, did we? Can you stop? Thank you. As far as I remember, this is not really a big dungeon, so I guess we're like done with the biggest part right now, which is getting the treasures. I wonder why it is that Corey and Ifilgor is doing the most killing. I wonder why. Okay, I was going to do something, but I totally forgot what. That's why I was suddenly so silent, because I remembered something that I wanted to do. Yes, Corey. No, don't dismiss. Can't dismiss myself. I was going to give you a better dagger. Wait, don't you have sword? Okay, no, you don't. I was just for some reason remember that Corey also had some sword skills. But she did not, unfortunately.
That one was weak. Good lord, I was a longer than I thought. So we're probably way over time right now, and that is like, deal with it, because we're just gonna finish this dungeon. And I know I'm the one who always says that, oh, we have to keep the time limit to 30 minutes, but whatever, I can bet this once in a while. Right, we had this quest too, getting the Anointed Herb Potion. Though possessing no magical properties, this potion's ingredients have been gathered under the most stringent ritual conditions. The thornback powder, for an example, was ground in a silver mortar from bark stripped during the peak of a high noon eclipse. The whole concoction has sat in the seer's personal shrine for more than 100 years.
This is useful.
No,
My pack is full.
Worthless.
my back
Leave
is
it.
full. Well, good thing I bring along clubs then. Where was it? I saw the club. But let's see, those boots are better than Frederick's. Let's see here, okay? This seemed empty, but the Anointed Herb Potion was like for back on Dagger Wound. I think it was to finally stop the yellow fever disease once and for all. We needed that. you stop shooting, especially at... Wait, do you have any good weapons? Deadly Swarm. Yeah, right. Nice. He has
That
shrapnel,
spell's
though.
ready.
Just in case you missed shrapnel from my Might and Magic 7 and 6 playthroughs. Here you go again. Shrapnel is back in business, baby. Okay, you've beaten my guards. Truce. I'm Aryan Hunter. I suppose you could call this all my operation. What do you want? You did all that to my guards just to deliver a letter? Let me see that. Fellmoon wants my boats? Never! What? He threatens my Irabel. Very well. You can tell Fellmoon he can have my boats. I guess there's no refusing the merchants of Alvar what they want. My cargoes are not the kind that want inspecting by harbor officials, so my boats have to be, and are, the fastest on the coast of Shaddam. They can't even outrun a wretched galley. From here, they run west to their ravage roaming and east to Shadowspire. I send periodic reports of the activities of the merchants of Alvar to the dread pirate Stanley in the tavern The Pirate's Rest on the islands of Regna. Now that the merchants have bargained for my assistance, we must deliver a full set of reports to keep Stanley from being suspicious. Take this report to him in Harricksburg on the islands of Regna. That will take a long time. The merchants of Alvar took my family into what they term protective custody, and used this as a means to secure my services. However, as the caravan with my family was returning to Alvar, they were attacked by ogres and bandits. The ogre Zog took my family from them. He took them to his fortress in the Alvar region. Now I am to spy on the merchants of Alvar for him. As long as I can do so, my family lives. If I stop, they die. Can you rescue them for me? And we will do that eventually, because I do feel kind of bad for this guy, and I just saw that this wall piece was strange. Okay, I don't care about that. You may not enter the storeroom. Who are you to tell me that? You guys aren't friendly towards me anyway. We already rated everything from you, like...
Worthless.
No, very good. Very
Worthless.
good indeed.
Worthless.
Persuasion, I don't care about race. That, okay, we're gonna save it.
What is it?
I don't know.
Leave it.
No.
Leave it.
No.
My pack is
No
full.
room.
Oh boy, you guys.
Leave it. Worthless.
I get it, you don't want to carry everything, but like, damn.
Worthless. Leave it. Worthless.
Yeah, we're not gonna carry anything worth under 500 now, because I'm getting tired of carrying all of this stuff.
Worthless.
That one we will, because it's better than some of the bows we already have.
Worthless.
No.
This is useful.
My pack is full.
Useful for selling.
Worthless.
300
Worthless.
town portal.
My
Well,
pack is full.
town portal is nice, but probably not yet because we only have that one scroll. Okay, that's a lot of empty.
Worthless.
I have no more room.
Leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
Yeah, we're done with
Worthless.
that. No
Leave
thanks.
it. Worthless.
Ooh, wait, this one is better than some of those we have. Let's see, especially you, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna say that we're finishing up here for now, so I'm just gonna exit and then we're gonna end the episode and spend the next one just selling a bunch of stuff, basically. Sorry that this episode became so long, it just happens sometimes. It wasn't a lucky combination of things, especially my bad memory that said that the Smuggler's hideout was a really short affair. Wasn't, not that short. The dungeons in Might and Magic 8 are closer to Might and Magic 7 when it comes to length, by the way, so we will most likely finish one dungeon per episode, if I can get everything to go my way. So, that's nice. Either way, I'm a Mining Gamer. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys in the next episode when everything returns to normal. I don't know why I said that. We're going to return some quests. We're going to just have a good time and party like it's $9.99 or something. So, there. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm going to call this one Empty 8. Remember to remember sell. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.